Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Michael of Planner Time with Michael. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by, and I certainly hope you enjoyed today's video and that you will consider subscribing to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be planning in my big vertical layout happy planner that I use as a catch-all for the week of August 22nd through the 28th. And again, like my last week's spread, I want to do something different. So I have my stencils, and I really have no idea where this spread is going. I have to say, all I know is this. I like this stencil. This one is from the Dilutions by Ranger, and it's a Diane Reevely design, and it's called the Leaf It Out Small Stencil. And what I thought I would do with this one is just take it, and I'm going to move this one over here to the side. I was thinking of doing something like bringing it maybe something like this over here, and then maybe turning it and bringing one down here. Because originally I thought just doing one big one like this up in here, but I think I'm going to try that. I don't know how it's going to work. And then I also I bought another pack of the paint pens, but these are different colors. It's kind of like you have the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the purple, and the blue. So I have these in combination with these other paint pens that I already have. So I believe there's 3 packs. These are 2 packs, and then this is the 3rd one. So I believe I have them all. I will most likely be buying more because I absolutely love using these pens. Again, these are Diane Reevely's. She's a signature designer with Ranger, and her line is called Dilutions, and these are her paint pens. So I'm going to open these because, again, I will show you. With these are paint pens, so you have to prime them in order to... Woo! Y'all, they all fell out. I didn't realize the top was open. Had I realized that, oh, things would have been so much easier. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and y'all, I love the colors on these. I mean, the colors and the names. Squeezed Orange, Cut Grass, London Blue. I mean, how cool is this? Lemon Zest. I think this is Postbox Red. And this one is Crushed Grape. And you can see they're kind of settled. So what you have to do is you have to shake them. And I'm going to grab this Postbox Red to show you as an example. This is just scrap paper. So you have to shake it to mix up the paint. And then what you do is shake it, and then you just, to prime it, because the paint stops right here, and this is a separate chamber. So what happens is you have to push this down so like a flap opens up so that some paint will come into here. And then as soon as you let go, that chamber closes and seals it off so that no more paint is coming. But what you have to do is you have to press it down and hold it for a bit to get the paint flowing. One thing you don't want to do is keep smashing it down because you could break it. But I don't know if you can see, like, there's paint that's starting to flow through there. So I'm just going to hold it down for a bit more. And I will do the rest of these off camera. I just wanted to show you, how to do it and what it looks like. I absolutely adore these pens. Okay, so there we go. So this one is, I hope, the Postbox Red. I'm just scribbling. So there you go. Very easy to prime up and to get working. So again, I will do the rest of these off camera. But what I thought I would do first is go ahead and position this where I think I'm going to put it. I'm thinking maybe something, and there's no, I mean, it is what it is. It's not going to be perfect, but, I'm learning not to go for perfect just because I could end this here. Could actually do that. I could end that there on that side, so it's coming out of there, and then do the same thing here. which I might do that. So let's see how that looks. So I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to trace the stencil. And I won't show you everything I do because, you know, I know you're going to get bored to tears. But I'll just do a little bit so you can kind of like see my process and whatnot. And then I will go off camera and do some and then come back and show you what I've done and etc. Okay, so here's this one. So do I have all those in there? So let's see. So see, that's going to look like that. And then I was thinking I could bring this one off of here and do something like that and kind of keep alternating them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace these and I will be back quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, everyone, I'm back. And what I did is I took that leaf stencil and I went ahead and I put, I alternated it going down the sidebar. And then what I thought I would do is, like I said before, I have no idea where this is headed, this spread. But I was kind of playing around with some different stencils. And I'm thinking I may do like this one and this one here. And then maybe take this one and put it over here. And do the same thing on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and I think I'm going to go across the bottom and just see how that looks. So I have this, I went ahead and I stenciled them, I traced it, but I'm not sure, now I'm not sure. I don't know if I should just leave this one and erase this one. So maybe I can put like a checklist or a box sticker here and maybe move this one up here or just use, I could even use just this part of the stencil and do some different designs so that way there's color all over versus everything across the bottom. Okay, I think I'm going to erase this one. I'm going to use my Pentel eraser and I'm hoping this erases nicely. And I think also what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to erase this one and I think I'm going to do it again but kind of in the middle. Okay, I'm back. So what I did is I erased all that and I drew this one kind of in the middle. And I think I like that better because then I can put like a skinny box here and a square box here or something, or boxes here. So it's not, I like this look better. And then I'm thinking of what else. I'm sure I want to sprinkle some other ones. Like I thought about this one. This one's kind of really big though, and I love these leaves, but they're kind of big. So what if I take, and these, I mean, these don't even match, but I don't care. And I'm thinking of doing something, since that one's there in the middle, maybe offsetting this one, like maybe right there. And I'm positioning it here so that I can still put something above it. You know, I can still put things in the boxes around it. So I think I'm going to take this one and maybe put, like I said, maybe trace this one like right there like so. Okay, so I traced this one, but it looks funny because of this, like right there. So what I might do is I might just bring this around here and then maybe do something, you know, like maybe bring this around, something like that, because I'm not crazy on the way that looks. But by sprinkling that, like by putting one here in the middle and one over here, like I said before, now I have space to put like boxes and maybe a checklist or whatnot around it. And I think actually before going to this side, I might even start coloring this side. Okay, so what I did is I found another stencil I had, and I just felt like I needed something here. So I put this, I stenciled that one there. And these stencils, I believe I got on Amazon. And then for these for now, I may eventually store them on a ring, like I have these, I have these big ones, or maybe I'll just put these on there. I really don't know. But as I keep growing my stencil collection, I have to figure out a way that I can store them. As I was saying, I finally got this one in there. I do like using this because then I can see them all and I can just flip through. But like this set that I have is obviously too big for this. So, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I did buy from Walmart, the back to school section. It had these big bags, and so I have these bigger stencils that I'm going to show off later from Dilutions. So I have these stored in here. So, like I said, I'm not sure. But I wanted to start coloring this just to show you, and then I'm probably going to color the rest off camera. I'm probably going to turn my radio on and listen to some music because it's very, y'all, it's very relaxing doing this. I'm enjoying it. It's just kind of hard to film it because I don't want to do everything on camera because then this video will be about 8 hours long. Well, maybe not that long, but it'll be really long. And people aren't going to watch it. They're going to get bored. I would. So I'm just kind of trying to show highlights of my process, if you will. But I think I'm going to get that. I have cherry pie and I have that post box red. I think I'm actually going to take the cherry pie. And I just want to show you, I just want to color a few things just to show you. So I think I'm going to color, and I'm not trying to be perfect when I trace it. And also I'm not trying to match, you know, like this rose should be this color, red or whatnot. I'm just going for it. Coloring, you know, using different colors and whatnot. Because it does not have to be perfect. So maybe I'll do that one like that. And then I'll color this one. I'll trace it. And again, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect if I go outside the lines or whatnot. You know, it's just, it's okay. It's a planner spread. I'm going to look at it for a week, and then I will do another one. I'll be on to another one. So that's using the paint pen. I just wanted you to see how I do it. So I'm probably going to go off camera, and I'm going to start coloring. And I may go like halfway and show you, not sure. But I will see you shortly. And ta-da! So I went ahead and I colored this side in, and I really like using different colors, and I really like these colors because they're so vibrant to me, so I really like how this turned out. It has a lot of color. And then on this side, I went ahead and I used some more stencils. I purposely left this open because I plan on putting a bigger box here for gratitude. And then I'm thinking maybe I could put a box like maybe here and here or something. So that's why I kind of scattered those or drew those where I did. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and color these in, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. What I did is, and it's actually the next day, but what I did is yesterday I went ahead and I finished coloring these in. I put more stencils in. It's hard for me to remember where I even left off. So I may be repeating things that I said before. I apologize for that if so. But what I did is I finished coloring these in. I stenciled these, colored them in, and I really like the way that turns out. I really like all these colors. And then I went ahead and on just little Post-it notes, I kind of planned where I wanted to put things. And I wanted to use black boxes, but I'm out of all, I have to reprint some, and right now I have a headache. It's the next day, like I said, so I just want to get this done. So I do have some gray boxes that I thought I would use. So I went ahead and labeled it. So right now, I'm hoping the gray looks okay with this. I really wanted the black, but I don't really feel like printing them right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lines in here. And normally, I put the little boxes in and use it as a checklist. But I think today, I'm going to do it with just the lines. So that way, I can make it into a checklist if I want, or I can just use it to write down things that happened or what I did or whatnot. So I have those lines in there. And then this one, box, I'm going to put a box sideways. So I thought I would take one of these bigger ones like this. I hope I don't sound too bad on camera today. I'm kind of stuffy. Yesterday I had to mow the lawn. And, oh, I have to silence my phone. I had to mow the lawn. And I just, I feel awful today because of it. Because I don't do too well with the heat. So I'm just going to get I'm going to kind of position this. I'm going to get my white out so you don't see that line through it. I'm going to get my tweezers to kind of help me put this somewhat. And I chose to do this box like this right here because I'm going to take another box and use it for my gratitude down here, one like this. So I thought that would kind of, by putting the other box, by putting this one sideways, I felt like that would help kind of balance this big one here. I don't know, we'll see. But I think I'm just going to put this right in the middle. So let's see. At least somewhat. Let's see if I can actually get this somewhat straight. I'm not going to stress if it's a little crooked. Okay, so I have that box there. So like I said, I put this one sideways because I thought it would kind of help to balance this one out. And then I'm going to do some more lines here. And again, for this one, I'm not going to do the boxes. I'm just going to do the lines. Okay, I like the way that looks. And then let's see, I think for now that's it for the lines. I have bullets here, a box there. So let's see, let me get some of the gray bullets. And these are stickers I made using my Cricut. I just went ahead and I made a whole bunch of different colors so that I had them. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe I could do 3. 1, 2, 3, or I could just do 2. I may just do 2. And during the week, if I need to, I can always adjust. I can, you know, add some more bullets, or I can, you know, add a box here or there if I need to. Okay, so I have the 2 bullets there, and then I said I was going to put maybe a box. So maybe, I think I'm going to use this size box for up there. I find myself liking using the bullets more than the boxes. So then I said I would put another box down here, and I wonder if I should put, let's see, do I want to do a long box like this? Or do I want to, I think I just want to do one of those down here. One of these. So let me get that one. And let me put this one here. Because since there's a box here, I don't necessarily want to put one right there. And what I'm thinking is, like I said before, if during the week, if I need to, I can always put a couple bullets here. Because I think for now I'm going to leave this blank. But I can always put some bullets there. And then I said I was going to put some bullets over here. So I think I'm going to do 2 over there. 1 right there. How do we like that so far? Do we like the way that looks? I'm feeling like I need something like either a box right here. Hope this is on camera, y'all. I'm feeling like I need either bullets here or something. I feel like this is too blank right up in here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take this one. And I think I'm going to put this one over here. Because then, I don't know, it just, to me, it feels better with that there. And then, like I said, during the week, I can always add, like, I can add some bullets here, here. I could even draw some lines here, or maybe in, not necessarily a box, because there's one here. But I think for now, I'm going to leave it like that. And then my only other thing are my Girl Boss Anna tapes that I like to use going across the top. Absolutely love using these. These are very easy to use. These are called, again, the overlay tapes, and they are from Girl Boss Anna. And it's like Scotch tape. All you have to do is, I already had one, but you just peel it, and they are all perforated, so they're very, very easy to use. And all you do is put it across like this, and whatever is down there will show through, and it adds some color. And I think that these two colors, I'm going to alternate them, are going to go beautifully with this. So again, I'll show you on this one. I'll show you one more. I already had this one peeled off, so I want to show you how easy they are once you find where the, there we go. So all you do is peel it. I got some ink on that one, so I'm actually going to peel two. But you just peel it off, put that one to the side, and just place it where you want it, just down, just like tape, and voila. I adore using these. I do have a code with, because I am on the rep team for Girl Boss Anna, so if you did want to make a purchase, you could use my code, which is Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, and the number 10, 10, and that will save you 10% off of your purchases if you did want to make a purchase. So let me finish these, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there we have it. What I did is I finished putting the tapes across the top, and I really love the way those colors go with this and the way that it looks. It makes the top pop, and I went ahead and I put it on the disc. I think it looks fabulous on the discs. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you like this video. I hope it gives you some inspiration on different things you can do in your planner. I had a lot of fun doing this, and it is very relaxing. It's just kind of sometimes difficult to put it on, to film it, but it was very relaxing doing this. So I hope that you will give it a try. You can use stencils. Sometime I would like to be able to doodle, but I'm afraid because I cannot draw very well right now, so I have to keep working on it. But also, you know, if you make mistakes, it's okay. It's a planner. You're going to use it one week, and then you're going to go to the next week, and you'll have a new spread. And when I was putting this on here, when I turned, I noticed, isn't this gorgeous? I absolutely love this blue. These blues, oh, I think that's beautiful. Makes me want to do a spread, something like that for in the background. But I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit that like button. If you think you want to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out as I'm trying to grow my channel. And in the future, look for more stencil spreads with I use the paint pens to color them in. Look for some doodling when I get more confident. And then I also want to experiment with like some spray inks and some distress inks and whatnot in the future. So lots of things coming ahead. Please subscribe. Again, if you like these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button. It would really help me out. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope everybody has a fantastic week. Bye-bye.